Hey guys, this is Pazeeno and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Single Player Edition. Today, I want to continue off where we left last time with the villagers, just kind of check up on them. I do notice that this light went out. The lever probably got washed away when we were messing with the system up there. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a lever and fix that. In case you didn't notice, let me go ahead and look at some glass here. Optifine for 1.3.1 finally released, so yay, we get our zoom again and our wonderful, beautiful looking glass connected textures. Oh, and I can even like break that. Oh no, that wasn't a good idea. I was to say I could break the slab without worrying about having to put a block on top of it and everything. How annoying that is. Let's see, right here. Ooh, that was nice. Actually, I think the lever was over here. Yeah, and then it got washed away, unfortunately. Alright, so this goes here, and no, that doesn't go there. Oh, I did it again. Way to go, me. Where did there it is, okay. Put that there. This here. I had to take a slab. There we go. Beautiful. And lighting glitch still there. Oh well. Something I also did to my jar file, is I modified the gravel texture a little bit. Just a tiny bit. You may not even be able to tell what I did to it. Do I have cobblestone on me? I don't. Let me go get some. Unless it's up here. Yeah. The new gravel texture looks a lot like cobblestone. So what I did is I tinted the gravel to be more pink, kind of like what the original gravel texture was. But I kept the actual texture. I don't know. I want to say the texture as in the feel, and not the texture as in the image file, but it's just a little different, and I think that makes it a lot easier to differentiate between cobblestone and gravel by just looking at them in the inventory like that, because you can tell that that's a little bit more purple. Yep, that's all I did. Just a little change, just something I thought that I would do. Because I'm not a fan of texture packs at all, so I was really hesitant to do that. But I decided it'd be better to use a texture pack and not be confused between gravel and cobblestone for the rest of this game's history. Anyway, let's go ahead and check up on the villagers. I did make more torches, so that way we can light up the place. Let's go ahead and sleep first. I did add another floor to the hotel because the villagers didn't seem to be replicating as frequently as I'd like. So there are 4 floors now. I may add more in the future. I don't know. Oh look, there's even an iron golem over there. I did not put him there. Very nice. Okay. I want to get these guys over to my base, but the first thing I want to do is build at least some part of the houses that I plan to do in the ravine. That way they have somewhere to be, and hopefully they'll stick around the doors. I know doors need to be, what do you call it, exposed to the sun for the doors to count as like a village door for breeding purposes, but I don't know if they need to be exposed to sunlight for the villagers to recognize it as a room. So we'll experiment with that, and if I need to, I'll drill skylights from my cave up to the ceiling if need be. But anyway, most of these guys are just trading crap stuff. There are a bunch of babies around. I don't think they've grown up yet since the last time I played. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of librarians that are tiny. They just need to grow up. But yeah, there's no outstanding trades yet. But there we go. Those guys are safe for now, at least. There's even an iron golem there to protect them. Is there two of them, or is that the only one? That must be the only one. I saw one over here before. He might have moved. Because they can do that. They can walk around. Anyway, for today, I wanted to go exploring in the Nether. I need to start working on more things. Like, this place is getting pretty full, and I have everything I need. Like, brewing room, enchanting room, I got the farms, I got the animal farms and the plant farms. I got the tree farm, I have the mines, and I think that's about it here. Yeah. And then the snow farm, of course. And so, these places here in this base are nice, but if I ever wanted like a large amount of something, for example, one of the villagers trades raw beef for an emerald or something. The only problem is I have 15, and if I go murder all my cows, I'll probably end up with maybe 40 raw beef total, and that'll get me 3 emeralds. And then I have to wait for the cows to repopulate, and then kill them again, and then get another 3. Or, I can make one of these giant expo places for the meat, like beef, pork, chicken, etc., etc. I said that wrong. And then have like hundreds of cows, and hundreds of pigs, and hundreds of chicken. And that way I could go there every once in a while and get several stacks of the stuff at once. So that's what I'm planning to do today. I don't know which farm I want to do first. Probably the sugarcane farm. Do I have that on here? I don't think so. I want to make the sugarcane farm first because that's the easiest one, and it's the one that's also the easiest to, quote, exploit with the villagers to get a bunch of emeralds. So we're going to go ahead and head to the Nether. I thought about whether I want to go to the Nether, make a portal, and go out from there, or go to the real world, going exploring, and then make a portal to the Nether. And I thought about it in the easiest way. Hi, squid. I'm gonna kill you. If I make a portal in the real world and go to the Nether, there's a large chance that I will just warp back to one of the portals I already have in the Nether. So I'm gonna make a portal in the Nether, go to the overworld, and there's basically a 100% chance that I will make a new portal and end up somewhere really far away. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go off in a completely random direction. If that's where our hub is going to be... Let me get up here. I don't want to fall. That would be terrible. Although I don't have very much stuff on me at all. I don't have any armor at all. Anyway, if that's our hub, we have a portal there for the ravine base, and we have a portal there for the spider farm. So that would take up probably this arm and this arm, or maybe this arm and this arm. So if we go off that direction to find a portal, we could use that arm to go to the sugarcane farm. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to walk quite a distance away. Not too far. It doesn't need to be extremely far. Just far enough that when I'm there, nothing else loads in the overworld. Whoa, buddy. That's a big drop. Let's not go that way. Whee. Let's see. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some glowstone while I'm here as well. Since I have my Silk Touch pickaxe, I might as well. Silk Touch seems to be the easiest and best way to get glowstone, since you could use Fortune as well. Pow! I love this. You could use Fortune to always get 4 pieces. But those 4 pieces often like fly off in different directions and fall in lava or burn, or you just don't pick them up. But with Silk Touch, you're left with 1 piece, and it's easy to keep track of and pick up. Look at this efficiency as well, so I'm just going to tear down this entire thing. And that's it. 37. 38. Is this safe to pick up? We'll leave that there. Let's go and make the portal right here. I think we're a fair enough distance away that if we come out in the real world, we won't be anywhere near where we've been. And I did bring enough obsidian to make an actual portal, not an economy version. I always refer to it as the economy version because that's what I saw in the wiki. A long time ago when the Nether was first added, there was like 2 pictures of... Oh, I'm making this wrong, aren't I? No, I'm not. There are 2 pictures of the portal, one without the corners and one with the corners. And it would say, the full portal and the economic portal or something. So I've always seen it as that. Alright, let's see where this puts us. There we go. Ooh, nice. Right next to ice. Let's see. Desert. We are probably in 1.3 generation. Actually, let's get rid of that. We're not too far off of where the village is, I think. Or maybe we went in the opposite direction. Is this going bigger? No. This way. No, it would be negative 100. It was like negative 191, I think. I don't have the coordinates near me. So that direction is where the giant bridge is, I think. But yeah, here's a desert that I don't think we've explored, so I guess we could explore this. I'm just going to go and run through it, and if I find a pyramid or something, I'll let you know. But I think this desert is where our reed farm is going to be. Sugarcane farm. Jump cactus. Cactus jump, however you want to say that. Just a giant field. I'll shovel this whole place flat, like a giant area, and just make a giant reed farm. Ridiculously large reed farm. That way, whenever I need reeds, I could just fill up my entire inventory full, and then head back home. Yeah, I'm going to explore this desert a little bit more. If I run into anything interesting, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we'll get working on the sugarcane farm. Yeah, look what I found. Desert well. I'm going to put a torch on top. There's a slab. Oh, and the zombie fell in. Ha! Sucks to be you. Just going to put a torch on top. There we go. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Whoa. World just refreshed. It's happened to me on multiplayer servers, but never in single player. I guess they're the same, though, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, let me go ahead and keep exploring. Alright, I found some chunk errors. Yeah. No, I found a, what looks to be a dungeon. So we're gonna go ahead and step down here. Of course, it's nighttime, so I gotta be careful. Let's go ahead and light this up. Oh, that's where the spawner is. Okay, zombie spawner. I could have guessed that with all the growling going on down there. I have a feeling mobs are gonna fall down on me from above. Let me go ahead and fill my hunger up, just in case I get bombarded by creepers or something. Not run into much yet. I am picking up all the sugarcane I run into, so we can at least get the place started once I get back to the portal. Look at all these zombies. Oh my, look at all of them. There's 5 of them in here. I'm gonna take all the mossy cobblestone from out of here soon. I'll clean that up later. Let's see. 3 bread in a row, 3 redstone, and 2 iron. Not bad. Take that. Is there another chest? This is the only one. Well, looks like that's the only chest. Alright. Oop. Zombie spawn? He did. Get out of here. Take sharpness 4. Yeah. And there might be one under here if I'm lucky. Nope. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and steal all the mossy cobblestone from out of here and keep combing the desert. And I thought these things were supposed to be rare. Another desert temple. Or not desert temple, desert well. That's what I meant. I do not have any coal to put another torch on top. Shouldn't have wasted all my torches on that spawner back there. See, I like how the gravel sticks out there. How it's a different color. Like before they were just the same shade. And it got a little confusing. Well, now it's a little pinkish. I can actually distinguish it from the cobblestone. Is there any coal down here? No. Coal snot. Coal snot. Let's go and jump out of here. What up here? I want to put a torch on my desert well. I could be lucky and just run into coal. Ha! I am. Oh, of course. I have silk touch, so I can't. That's why I have the wooden pick on me. Don't worry. There we go. Oh yeah. Breaking this extremely fast. Getting experience. That's good enough. Alright. Now we can make our torches to light up our temple. I keep calling it a temple. It's a well. I don't run into these very often, so I never, what do you call it? Never say them. Let's get this back up there. Alright. So I thought that was the desert well I'd run into earlier, but it wasn't. So now I have no idea where I am. I've just been following the outside edge of the desert. And, ooh, pond. And picking up all the reeds I see. And since the portal is at the edge of the desert, it's between the desert and the snow biome, I should eventually run into it again, hopefully. It's surprising I haven't found anything other than wells. There's crazy hills, though, if that counts for anything. And there's a swamp. I don't ever remember passing the swamp. Well, I'll keep looking. There we go. Here's a temple. We actually passed, well, I passed the first desert well. Right in between this hill and that taiga, there's, like, the desert is bottlenecked to, like, 10 blocks wide, and I remember passing through that, and the desert well was right on the other side. And I was thinking, oh, well, we're almost back. Didn't find anything. Well, there was one right at the beginning. If I had just followed the right wall instead of the left wall, we would have come up right on this thing. Let's go ahead and find out what's in it after we refill our health here. Go straight down. Take out that pressure plate so I don't accidentally step on it. And my inventory is full. Take all the TNT. And did I grab it? No, I didn't grab it. What happened to it? What happened to the TNT? It just kind of vaporized? I wonder if you can't silk touch TNT. Interesting. I don't know. I've never heard about that bug before. If you break TNT with a silk touch pick, does it what do you call it? Does it drop anything? I don't need a seed. Ooh, some gold. Good. I'll go ahead and pick up these, the bones and rotten flesh. We'll take those. Take the chest as well, since we already have one of those. Ooh, 2 emeralds. Very nice. We don't need the stone, though. And 5 bones. That was a waste. Okay. Let's go ahead and fill her up here. Actually, yeah. I was going to say we could use the smooth sandstone to get it out of our inventory, but we had less of the normal sandstone. So there we go. Another desert temple down. We got 2 emeralds and 7 gold out of it, and then a bunch of bones and flesh. Look at that. That's neat. Our second day here in the desert is coming to an end. And I think we're just about to reach the portal. It's somewhere over here by this taiga. But we're going to go and pick up these sugarcane while we're at it, since I have plenty of those. Thank you. Just gave me a step ladder up once I broke the reeds. I think we're on the other side of this hill. Way over here. Yep. It's down here in this little pond. No. Maybe it's over here. It's somewhere near. I recognize this place. Is this the pond? No, maybe I didn't go far enough. I do have plenty of sugarcane now. Almost 3 stacks. So we can go ahead and start our farm. Yeah, there's that waterfall. I remember that. Ah, there it is. I see it. It's over here. Alright, so I'm going to work on flattening this, just to all flatten, to so that way I don't have to jump around and anything. It's going to take up a lot of space, let's just put it that way. Although my shovel is almost gone, and my inventory is pretty full for sand digging, so I'm actually going to go back home, probably set it back to day, and then come back. I was going to do something else too. What was it? I don't remember. Oh well. Maybe I'll remember later. But yeah, I'll be right back. I happened to save myself. I ran into that glitch where if you go in the nether and you just fall into the void and die. What I did is I actually X'd out, opened up NBT edit, or the .dat editor, and I changed my position so I wasn't underground, because right now my Y coordinate is 41 and the .dat said I was at 31, so I was actually like underneath. I was suffocating or burning or something. Yeah, I saved myself from losing everything. Hooray! Back to work. Alright, so this is the pattern I've dug out so far for the water. I'm going to continue this pattern as far that way as the desert goes, I think. And that way. Just to keep expanding whenever I have time. For as many sugarcane plants as I have now, I think this is as much as I need for now. Oh, I have silk touch. What am I doing? Pick it back up. The reason I have ice is because it's a lot easier to bring a bunch of ice blocks, plop them down, and break them than it is to have 2 buckets of water and continuously going back and forth with an infinite spring to fill up each gap. So I could just do this, break them, and then each gap will have water in it. I won't have to do any running back and forth to fill up a bucket and place the water, and then you know what I mean. And technically, I could have dug out a giant channel, like 1 deep, fill it entirely with water, and then place the sand on top. But I think that would have been slower, so I just did it this way. Plus, I had ice on me, so why not? The pattern I used here is, I think, the most efficient way you can plant the sugarcane. Each block of water will be able to hold 4 sugarcane, and each sugarcane will only be held by 1 water block. And they're intertwined and tessellated, I guess you could say, in such a way that there are no gaps either, so each block is either a water or a sugarcane. Oops. And so that way I'm using all the space to my advantage. Later I'm going to go back to that swamp and collect lily pads to place on the water here, so that way none of the sugarcane will fall into these water gaps as I'm going through, and so I won't fall into the water gaps as well. But I'll probably do that off camera since it'll be pretty boring. More boring than breaking ice. Well, I don't know. It's a good question. What's more boring? Watching ice be broken or watching lily pads be broken? Oh yeah. So another thing I wanted to talk about was the snapshot that was released earlier this week, Thursday. It's Thursday when I'm recording this. Some significant things have been added to the game, which are drastically overshadowing like everything that 1.3 brought. So it's like, oh, I can't wait till 1.3. I can't wait for this and this and this. And then they bring out another snapshot. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for this. Hurry up and put out 1.4. Some of the things that they've added, mobs now have a small chance of spawning with armor and weapons. Just like they have a slight chance of dropping. Like zombies can drop iron stuff, and skeletons can drop bows. Well, now zombies have a small chance of spawning with armor already on, and have a chance of holding a sword or a shovel. And skeletons also have a chance of wearing armor. And the armor also has a chance of being enchanted. And on top of all that, there's a chance that when you kill that mob, the armor it's wearing or weapon it's holding will drop for you to pick up, which I think is pretty cool. Going after a zombie with like full diamond, or not diamond, full golden armor, just to see if he'll drop it or not. That would be pretty cool. Villagers, when they are infected by zombies, I guess you could say, they actually turn into a zombie themselves, like a villager zombie. They look pretty funny. When I first saw one, I had a good laugh, because they have the giant nose like the villagers do, but they have the same color as the zombies, like these zombies do. It's pretty funny. And then you can also turn them back into villagers by feeding them a golden apple while they're under the weakness effect from a potion. So that's pretty neat. Let's go ahead and put these reeds down. I should be able to put down like this. Oh, if there were a water block here, I could put one there, but I can't. There we go. What was I saying? Yeah, villagers can be healed from the zombie effect. And yeah, I'm gonna fall in water, aren't I? What else was there? There's this new block. They're calling it the beacon block. I don't know why. Well, I could see why, but I don't know why it's called the beacon block. It's like kind of like an enchanting table, kind of. What you do is you have to, well, you place it down, and you can get potion effects from it, like strength, speed, and then some of the unused potion effects, like haste, jump boost, are also used. And what you do is you build like a pyramid out of mineral blocks underneath the block, and that powers it. And once you pay, like give it a diamond or something, it'll give you the effects you choose as long as you're within range of the block and you give it the right amount of like sacrifice, I guess. Which I thought was pretty neat. Very interesting. Now that we have enchanting, brewing, and now we have the beacon block to deal with. And it's very similar to enchanting. Like, the enchanting table needs bookshelves to be powered. Well, this beacon block needs like diamond blocks, emerald blocks, iron blocks, and golden blocks to power itself, to give it higher levels, like an enchanting table does. I keep thinking spiders can come up behind me. So that's pretty neat. They also added the night vision potion, lets you see in the dark. There's no way to craft or brew it yet. No way to brew the potion yet, but it is in the game now, so there will be a nice night vision potion that you can give to yourself. And you can also use it during the day to like see through water as well. It's pretty neat. And the last thing they added was the command block type thing, and all it does is when it gets powered by redstone, it'll carry out a command function from the server console. So like you can, every time the button is pressed, you can set the time to day, or you could switch somebody's game mode, or there's even like a bunch of different options now added that can like turn on and off fire spread, can turn on and off creeper damage, explosions, like to the terrain, and all this neat sort of stuff. And you can also teleport people once they hit the button. So pretty neat stuff. I can't say I'm not waiting for 1.4, but I'm waiting for 1.4 even though 1.3 just came out, and soon there will be a 1.3.2 to fix the nether void glitch that I just encountered for the first time not too long ago. That was actually the first time it's ever happened to me. And it sucks, but fortunately I was able to catch myself. So yeah. Alright, so that's all the sugarcane I have for now. I'm going to go ahead and go gather up some lily pads. But for you guys, that's all for today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, see, look how close that pyramid was. Ridiculous. Anyway, this has been Pazeeno. I'll see you guys later.